Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is PJP and in this video I'm gonna be reacting to three songs, those being BTOB's About Time, GFriend's Someday, and newest's Storybook. And before we get into it, I just want to say I'm sorry if I have reacted to some of these. I'm mainly worried that I have reacted to GFriend's Someday, and I guess we're gonna find out when I get to the song, but yeah, I just want to say I'm sorry if I have, because I've done so many songs at this point I cannot remember all of them. Though I did check, I did search the name of the song with my name, PJP, and it didn't show up, so I assume I haven't. But yeah, hopefully at least one of these songs are going to impress me, because I think at this point, at least for BTOB and GFriend, I have listened to the best out of their B-sides, so I don't know if there is more songs that I can really enjoy and that I can kind of praise, because I don't want to do reactions and end up complaining and only criticizing a song. And if I've done most of the better songs, that's exactly what's gonna happen. But for newest, I don't think I have reacted to that many songs, so at least for the newest song, I'm kind of excited to see whether it's gonna be good or not. But I guess there's only one way to find out for either of those, so let's get into the reaction, starting with BTOB's About Time in 3, 2, 1. I like the guitar.
친구들을 만나서 부딪힌 자 시간 가는 줄 모르고 자를 기울이다가 왈칵 터져버린 것 분명 아무렇지 않을 텐데도 대체 왜 심장 한가운데 박힌 별 너무 빛나서 밤이면 더 아파 아직도
I gotta say for Minhyuk, that was his name, right? I've kind of forgotten. For Minhyuk, a lot of his average rapping is surprisingly good, honestly, but I don't think he really has. For him, it's more rare to have moments in which he actually blows me away. But on average, he is probably the best out of the three rappers of BTOB. But yeah, my favorite is definitely E126. Also, for some of these songs, if I find them too boring, I'm not gonna react to twice, because I just don't want to just sit here and just look at the screen without saying anything. And I'm not gonna lie, it's more satisfying to listen to Ilhun's rapping than Minhyuk, but that's just my bias. In both meaning of the words. I'm loving also the vocals, but usually BTOB B-sides are better on the vocal side, not really that shocking or surprising on the rap side.
Then I go back to the first time we exchanged kisses, hugs, our first night together. I keep it on pause, stay in the moment forever. But girl, 시간이 자꾸 도망가. 추억도 데려가.
I know I've talked a lot about how I feel about Peña's rapping, but I wish he rapped more in Korean rather than English. Because a lot of the English I don't know, he just doesn't have as nice of a pronunciation as the Korean one. It just doesn't sound as satisfying. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be one of the songs in which I'm not gonna react to twice, because there's nothing really that deserves a second listen. I'm not saying that the song is bad, but it's on the boring side, at least for me. I'm just more of the uh, kind of person who enjoys more energetic and fast-paced songs. But if you're subscribed to my channel, you already know that. So, I like the instrumental a lot, but even on that, it's kind of boring, like it doesn't really change that much. But this is kind of a ballad-ish song, and it's from BTOB, so can't really complain that it's not an energetic rap-focused song. But it's fine. It's still not as interesting as others like Last Day, which is probably my favorite BTOB B-side ballad. But it's fine. Like, personally, I would rate this song a 7 out of 10, and it might be a bit lower than most BTOB songs, but still, it's a 7 out of 10. Like, I'm not gonna try to validate my scores, because I don't want to give them too much, because like I very rarely give less than 5, so if I feel that this song is a 7 out of 10, I'm just gonna leave it as a 7 out of 10. Objectively, I think it could be like a 7.8, but not much more than that. Like, it's fine song, but there are better versions of this one, essentially. Like, Last Day is just this song, but kind of better. I guess not exactly, because from what I remember, Last Day doesn't have a guitar instrumental like this one. But yeah, it's kind of in the same direction and everything, in the same style. But yeah, that's how I feel about this one, so let's move on to the next song, that being GFriend's Someday. And let's get into it and see if I'm going to like it in 3, 2, 1. Okay, this song too has a bit of a similarity to Navilera. I guess the universe is telling me to go and listen to Navilera. And by the way, I do love that song. Judging by the pictures, I guess this song is probably from that album, or from the album that Rough is from. And yeah, this does feel like a GFriend song from back then. But this Bon and Goya part reminds me of some other song that I really wish I can remember which one exactly. So there are two songs that this song reminds me of. Haven't listened to a new GFriend song like that for a long time. I guess what did people call this kind of concept that GFriend used to have, like when they first debuted? Powerful innocence or something? I don't know. Like they've definitely kind of moved a bit away from that sound. So to listen to a new song from that concept is really cool. I can literally almost remember which songs remind me of. If you can remember or you know which songs remind me of, please comment it down below, because I really want to know. Damn, I've never really heard Yerin sing like this. I guess there's a little bit of truth in what people used to call GFriend and say that they were doing the same song every time. So like this is the second song which reminds me of Navilera, but I'm not complaining, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with groups doing the same thing, just a bit different every time. Especially if they're doing the style or sound that I fell in love with. Okay, my first impression, as I said, I love the throwback to that style of GFriend music from back then. Haven't listened to it in a while and I love it. I personally still think songs like Rough and Navilera and others like Me Gustas Too are probably the most iconic GFriend songs. Like, I don't hate their more recent ones and I actually love a lot of them, but there's just something about those older ones that I just enjoy more. But honestly, if I think about it, that's in general for every single group that debuted around that time or is from the third generation, because I mentioned it before and maybe some of you have noticed it as well, but K-pop sound is evolving and more songs are sounding not like K-pop. I've mentioned it, like I believe even in my literally my last video, that songs like TXT's Runaway, Jidal's Lion, even though that's not really a comeback as far as I know, don't really sound like K-pop, but I still like them, so I don't know how I feel about the whole evolving of the K-pop sound. So to hear songs from back then, from when I first got into K-pop, it's kind of nostalgic for me. And yeah, as I said, there are other groups whose music from back then I love more, like Twice also has kind of evolved their sound, but Fancy and Feel Special hold nothing against Dance the Night Away, Signal, What Is Love, Likey, and if we go even that far back, it doesn't hold a candle against TT, Cheer Up, or Like Hua. But yeah, I love it for that. Still not sure what I'm going to rate it though, and I also want to listen to it again to see whether I'm gonna recognize what song this song reminds me of. But yeah, there's only one way to find out, so let's get into it again in 3, 2, 1. Here it starts a bit with a kind of an innocent beach vibe. I don't know, that's kind of how it sounds like, and then it just completely switches it. God damn it! What song does that remind me of? That Bon and Goya? Is that Yerin doing that? It sounds more like Shinbi. Oh, I love when Una sings in a lower voice. It's gonna kill me until I find out what that Bonen Goya reminds me of. I just cannot stop thinking about it. Give me more of this singing from Yerin. I love that. Okay, so going into the rating, personally this song for me is a 7.6 out of 10. There are some things that I enjoyed, some things that really didn't care about. In this song mainly Yerin, and I think Yerin really is the only one that stood out in this video with that vocal part of hers. But there are some moments from Una too. Shinbi really didn't impress me in this one, but yeah. Overall, I enjoyed it, but it's not a song that I'm gonna be listening to constantly, so yeah. Objectively, I think this song could be an 8.2 out of 10, but not really much more than that, and even that it's kind of barely there. But it is pretty good. So yeah. Let's move on to the last song of this video, that being NU'EST's Storybook, and let's see how it's going to sound like because I have no idea. So let's get into it in 3, 2, 1. Very popish sound. Like, this sounds like kind of a Disney song. Okay, I'm pleasantly surprised. Haven't heard a K-pop song like this, or at least not recently. I like the sound of it a lot. It has a certain sound that I can't really pinpoint, like, yes, it has that kind of a Disney show song feel, but there's also something else, I'm not sure exactly what it is. And I'm not gonna say this as a detriment to K-pop or anything, but I think I would have enjoyed this song more if it was in English. Because for these kind of popish tracks, like, I enjoy them, but I enjoy them more when I get the lyrics. And still I can read them and everything, but it's just not exactly the same. Like, if this song was from a Disney movie, I would fucking love it. I still like it, but I don't think I love it as it is. But we'll see on the second listen. A storybook girl. First impression, I don't want to really repeat myself, so I'm just gonna say it as little as I can. But yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised by what the song turned out to be, because I thought it was gonna be kind of like a ballad kind of song, which personally, in a video in which I'm reacting to like BTOB and GFriend, it would bore me to death, honestly, and especially right now I'm kind of tired. So I was expecting to be even worse than that because of that. But I'm pleasantly surprised, and I really enjoyed listening to this one. I love the pop sound that it has. If newest have like any great songs, I don't think I have reacted to that many newest B-sides. So if you know any, specifically try to request me some of the better songs. Please do so in the comments below, because for now, for BTOB and GFriend, I have plenty of requests lined up. And as I said, I think I've done most of the BTOB and GFriend songs that are really good, so I'm kind of at the point of where the leftovers, which might be equally good, might be worse, most likely worse. But yeah, I'm glad that at least one song pleasantly surprised me, because if all the songs are kind of not interesting, it doesn't make up for a good video. But yeah, enough with me talking, because I'm gonna go on a tangent that is not related to the song. I'm gonna talk about it more after the second listen, so let's get into it again in 3, 2, 1. Like, I almost hear this song being a big time Rush song. I love it. This is definitely the best song out of the three. Storybook girl. honestly think this song deserves a music video. I think it actually might be that good. It's definitely more interesting than some of the music videos of New West. But also I think this song is from some of their earlier albums, that probably one of the first or the second. And I think, if I remember correctly, like the first 3 songs from the music videos were my favorite. Face is definitely my favorite newest song. Okay. Yeah, I love pretty much everything about this song. I love the instrumental, I love the singing, I love the rapping, I love the lyrics, and I just love the whole vibe of this song, which, as I said, is like kind of a Disney song. I don't know, maybe it's just me who feels like that. There's also some other influence or something that reminds me of, but I'm not sure exactly what it is. It's either Kpop from early 2010s, which this song might be from back then, I think it is. Or maybe some J-pop influence, I don't know, I'm not sure. But yeah, I really like this song. Personally, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10, which is pretty good. Objectively, I can see it easily go up to a 10 out of 10. But I feel like it would be more fair to give it like a 9.6 out of 10. And again, I'm kind of judging this based on my opinion on what is objectively good, but I feel like most people will prefer energetic songs over sad ones. I don't know. Maybe it's stupid for me to judge it like that, but yeah, that's kind of the reason why it's not a 10 out of 10. It just doesn't feel like a 10 out of 10 kind of song, even in my personal opinion. So yeah, personal 9.6, objective no. So yeah, personal but yeah, I still liked it, and it's definitely the best out of the 3. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. Check out the link in the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you do enjoy my stories, or you simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to Patreon or Subscribestar and pledge your support over there. But if you don't want to do that, you can still help me out by liking this video, subscribing, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think that's pretty much it for this video, so I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!